Ready, set, go. What is good, everybody? It's your boy Forrest Riverton back at it again with another video. This time we not taking forever to post the next video. I told y'all that I was gonna give y'all another video, a Q&A once I reach 10K. And guess what? We at 10K, so congratulations to us, you know what I'm saying? We at 10K, you know what I'm saying? We've been going strong. I haven't been as consistent as I need to be, but we at 10K, so we got this far. So imagine, like, once I really start going in, I told y'all I just be having to get myself together, get my thoughts together, get my life together, and all that other shit there. So we at 10K, road to 100K. You already know how this go. And yeah, so like I told y'all, I did like a little poll on my Instagram, and I told y'all to like ask me questions and shit like that. Also in my last video, I told y'all I dropped questions, but a lot of people ain't dropped no questions for real in my last video. So most of these questions are from my Instagram stories. So yeah, I wrote them down so I wouldn't like forget and shit. But y'all gonna see like the questions. Should I put the questions up on the screen, or should I just, I don't know. Probably because of editing, I might not put the questions up on the screen, but you'll know once we got it. Because I wrote them word for word down on this book. So it's a couple little questions and shit like that. So I decided we might as well just get right into it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's time for y'all. Have I ever done a Q&A? I don't know if I ever done a Q&A on my page before. I probably did maybe one time. It was a long-ass time ago. But I feel like Q&As are good after a certain time so people can, like, see what's going on now. And, what like, if you said something back a couple months ago or something like that, or a year ago, now people can see, like, what your answer could be now because, you know, we always evolving and shit like that. So, yeah, I hope y'all like my last video where I was just talking about you need to find yourself. If you haven't saw that video, please go watch it. It's definitely worth the watch, and it definitely could help a lot of y'all. And if you are already on board with that shit, then send it to somebody, and I'm pretty sure that somebody you know could definitely benefit from that shit. But yeah, let's get into these questions. I appreciate y'all for 10K. We lit, you know what I'm saying? We could, you know what I'm saying? We at 10K, and yeah, this shit crazy. Like, at first I was at like 9,900 something, and I was like, y'all, if y'all can get me to 10K, then we're gonna do the Q&A, and y'all got me to 10K like that. So that's just the power. Y'all wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all giving y'all swag tips, y'all giving me swag tips. Because little do y'all know, when y'all be saying certain shit and like put me on and stuff, I go look, or I take it into consideration, and I use that shit that y'all be telling me, or I go look some shit up that y'all be telling me, because none of us know everything, and we can all learn from each other. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Y'all really the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Nickname Billy, you already know. Billy GOAT, you dig. So let's get into these questions for real, though. I told y'all, got them right here. Let's do it. All right, so I put them in order from what I seen, so, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. All right, so first question on here is, what's your grill piece? And now, to people who don't know what grill piece is, it's not talking about what's your favorite piece on grill, but grill means, like, what is your, like, favorite thing that you just, of all time right now, that you just really love and you want to get your hands on. And my grill piece right now, y'all probably like, what? But my grill piece right now is the Travis Scott Dunks. I say that because we still haven't reached the goal. I don't know if a lot of y'all remember or if y'all knew or not, but I had did this thing where I was asking people to send me $5 to my Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Capital FOREST, capital R, you know what I'm saying, $ in front of that, you know what I'm saying, if you want to send the $5, because we haven't reached the goal yet to get the shoes. So that's my grill right now. That's a shoe that I'm really want. So that's on my grill list right now. So if y'all, you know what I'm saying, still trying to help me get them joints, we gonna get them. I'm gonna see where we at. I'm gonna wait for couple, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait for some time. I ain't want to give up all the way, so the money's still sitting in my Cash App right now. So if y'all want to help contribute to that, we not done. You know what I'm saying? I gotta just get y'all to believe. Gotta get everybody to believe. So if you believed already, get your grandmother, sister, friend, aunt, girlfriend, boyfriend, anybody to, you know what I'm saying, help a nigga out. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, the Travis Scott Dunks right now are my grills. You know what I'm saying? I probably could have thought of some other shit or told you something else, but those are the only thing that's on my mind right now. Next question. Actually, a lot of people asked this question, like kept sending this question in, and like I'm constantly getting asked this question over and over again. Even people are commenting underneath my old videos, and it's, am I growing my dreadlocks back? And I've actually like asked myself this a couple times, like, do I want those back? And if y'all don't know, the whole goal of me cutting my dreadlocks off and like trying to start over and shit is because I wanted to see what different stuff I could do with my hair. So right now I'm just growing out my afro. I got a hood on, it's cold, got the air conditioner on and shit. But what was I saying? Yeah, I got afro and shit right now that I've been growing. I cut it a couple times and then I'm like, all right, don't cut it no more because I want to see what cornrows look like. I want to see what other kind of styles I want. I want to see if I just like the afro. You know what I'm saying? So once I like get experimental with all the other shit, then I'm gonna see if I want dreadlocks because I'm not fully gone from them. I might try it again. I just don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get the high top fade dreadlocks no more. Like I feel like honestly, if I get dreadlocks again, I have to really like talk to somebody who really like is good with hair. Like not even just dreadlocks, just in general. I need to like get some tips on hair because my hair is like really like I have really dry scalp, really dry hair. So I have to be really like I have to really pay attention to my hair and take care of it and shit like that. So that was one reason why I cut them off in the first place because they were just extremely dry. I had dyed them and all types of shit, and it just wasn't. They were stiff. Like a lot of people said they love them, but eventually, if you really pay attention, my dreads started to like get dry and stale and shit like that. So I was just like, you know what, it's time for these shits to go. But will I ever get them back? I won't put a hard no on there right now. I'm not anytime soon right now. I mean, let me try some things out and then we'll figure that point of my life out again and shit like that. But yeah, I do love dreadlocks. Like, yeah, I might one day. Next question. Who got you into fashion? Who got me into fashion? Nobody, like honestly, nobody really got me into fashion. It was nobody that I was like, all of a sudden I just was like, oh, gotta get into fashion. I like always thought about like shoes and clothes. Honestly, when I really started getting into like the streetwear, sneaker culture and all that other stuff, it really started like when I think about it, the time that I can see vividly is my 10th grade year of high school. And sneakers really got me into fashion. Like honestly, 10th grade was the time where me and my niggas, like we really was standing in line out in the cold. We was standing outside all night from fucking 6 p.m. at night to 7 a.m. in the morning in the cold, like long ass lines, making sure we out there with the chairs and shit like that, getting all the Jordans that come out like back to back. If a shoe came out this week and the shoe come out next week, we in both of them lines. Like we out there. I'm asking my mother, like, Mom, can you please like give me the money to buy these shoes and shit? Because like when I was in high school and shit, my mother ain't really want me to get no job. She was like, I want you to focus on school and shit like that. So I had to ask my mother for bread. So I would always ask her like, Mom, can I please, what can I do to get the money for these Jordans and shit like that? So honestly, 10th grade and sneakers, like Jordans really, because that's literally all I had was like Jordans. And then I started getting into Jeremy Scott's. Like me and my niggas definitely was buying the Jeremy Scott wings and the shits like with the wings on the back, the American flag joints, the holographic like for you looking ones with the wing on the side, the rainbow joints with the wing on the side, the cheetah joints with the tail on the back, with the bears on the front. Like Jeremy Scott's and Jordans was really like the thing 10th grade, and that's what really got me into shoes. I was like on Facebook Marketplace like trading shoes, and I get on the train because I lived in DC. That's originally where I'm from. Like I was raised and shit, so I get on the metro and like go meet people up and trade shoes or sell them for cash and then go buy other shoes from other people's. Like sneakers really was the thing that got me into this like fashion world, that introduced me to all this shit. So it wasn't really no particular person that was like, I was looking at them and they was like, oh yeah, you should get on this. Like it literally came from me just wanting Jordans. Like Jordans was the thing, and then it gradually turned into fucking Jeremy Scott's and then other shoes, Nikes, and then eventually I was like, damn, I got all these shoes, but I don't have no clothes to wear with them, because back then I had to wear a uniform to school. So I was just like, you can wear any shoes you want, but you had a uniform. So I wasn't thinking about, oh, let me go buy some clothes. I'm like, well, what shoes can I wear to school now? So eventually it got to the point where I was like, damn, I got shoes and I don't got no clothes now. So I was just like, all right, let me go buy some clothes. That's when I started getting into H&M and Forever 21 and shit like that. And my mother was always thrifting. Like, she always was thrifting. But it took a while for me to get into it. And then I think once I got into it, it's when I had to start paying for my own clothes and shit like that. And that was around freshman year of college, where I had to start paying for my own clothes. And then that's when I got into like a bunch of other shit, Stan Smith's. Then I gradually got away from the Forever 21 fast fashion shit. Then I started going to the thrift store. And yeah, that's kind of how I got into all this fashion shit now. So that's pretty much where it all began. Jordan's 10th grade shoes. Like I was a shoe, like sneakerhead guy. And then it turned into the me having a big emphasis on style and learning what I like to wear and shit like that. So yeah. Next question. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel? What inspired me to start a YouTube channel? La 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 la. I started my YouTube channel. When did I even start it? I started my YouTube channel when I was a sophomore in college. And the reason I started my YouTube channel, if you go back, I'm mad I deleted a lot of videos. I wish I still had all those videos up. But I started my YouTube channel because I used to like draw on my Stan Smiths. Like I used to draw on them all the time. And I used to go to work. I worked at Liz. And my manager was like, have you ever started like trying to sell those or like do videos or make YouTubes about it? And I was like, nah. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm about to start this shit. So I started making YouTube videos about like showing me drawing on my sneakers or making stencils. And I was making V-Lone like stands and shit like that. And that's really what started me to get into the YouTube shit. Then I was like, all right, well, I got clothes and shit like that, and I could like do style stuff. So I started like doing back to school type outfits or top 10 this or all types of shit like that. So that's really, once again, started with some shoe shit. Like all this journey of fashion and style and all this really started from like sneakers. So my YouTube channel started with me literally customizing sneakers and trying to sell shoes and stuff like that. So that was kind of like the first thing that I started. Like I said, I have one video all the way back, where I was customizing Stan Smiths, and it was terrible quality. It was just like bad, but that was a moment in my life. So yeah, that's really what started my YouTube channel. I was in college and I just wanted to start making content, and it gradually turned into other stuff, and here we are today. You know what I'm saying? And we still trying to figure out what we doing, but yeah, that's what made me start my YouTube. Who are your inspirations? My inspiration, just corny as it sounds, it's literally just everyday life, to be honest. My inspiration really just come from like just living, like experiences and just doing stuff. Like I feel like the best way for you to experience life and just get inspiration and get creative is literally just going through life, trial and error, trying different things, like constantly just trying stuff that comes to your mind. Like if the first slightest thing that come to your mind, you like, damn, I want to try that, or I wonder if I could be good with this, I feel like you should just go do it. And I feel like that will inspire you and get you closer to the stuff that you need to do. So stuff that really inspires me is literally trial and error, day-to-day issues that you might have that you're just like, damn, this shit fucking me up. But little do you know, that's going to inspire you to do something else. That's going to like motivate you to do other stuff. So everyday life, everyday issues, everyday pluses, minuses, all that shit really is a big inspiration. And I like to take inspiration from life. So it's no one person or stuff like that. Like I look up to Kanye West and shit like that on some like style, creative music and stuff like that. But he's not the main drive of all this shit. It's literally life. Like literally everything I go through inspires me and how I get my creativity. My creativity comes from what I've gone through and what I've experienced and what I've seen other people go through and shit like that. So that's pretty much where I get my inspiration from. It's from all over. It's not one thing. And I feel like a lot of people, if you start to pay attention to what's going on around you and pay attention to how you feel and what you do, I feel like you can literally get your inspirations from within and your eyes and looking around and shit like that. So that's where I get my inspiration from. What's your favorite pair of shoes as of now? Once again, the Travis Scott Dunks. You know what I'm saying? $ Force R on Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Send me $5 or whatever you could contribute to or whatever. But yeah, that's probably my favorite shoe right now. Also, I saw Lil Jupiter post this. Shout out to Lil Jupiter because this is hoodie right here. But I saw Lil Jupiter post a picture of these like Dunks a while ago, and they was like white, and then on the toe it was black with red, like orange flames and shit on them. I was like, bro, these shits is hard. I kept looking them up. I can't find them. So if any of y'all know where to find these shits at, you know what I'm saying, go to Lil Jupiter page. And like if you scroll a decent amount or something, it's like they're white low top Dunks, and they got a black toe with flames on them. Them shits is hard. And I heard they got like a black version too. So if y'all can help me find them joints, them shits is hard. I hope they not taxed, or I hope that you can find them somewhere. But them shits is hard too. So those are the two sneakers. We got to get them Travis Scott Dunks, bro. Like we got to. Them shits is, they cost a little penny, But we gotta get those, bro. Like those are only shoes on my mind right now. Literally, the only shoes that I'm like, I have to get those. So, well, I have a couple other shoes on the list, but those are the most important right now. So, yeah, Travis Scott Dunks. What's a day in your life like? A day in my life is like, it's pretty much, it just depends on like what I do. So if I'm just gonna wake up, brush my teeth, take a shower, figure out if I'm gonna eat something or not, because I damn sure don't make breakfast as much as I do. I am a breakfast person. I love breakfast, but I don't be going grocery shopping or nothing like that. So I wake up, check my emails, look on Instagram for a little bit, check DMs. Recently, I've been getting on TikTok. Then I'll open up like my books. I have like a bunch of like books that I write down ideas or things that I'm thinking of, or I have like a to-do list that I need to figure out. All right, what do I got to do? So I open that up, skim through that. Then I get up and decide, do I want to leave out the house today or not? So if I do decide to leave out the house, I'm probably going to the thrift store, or I'm just going around looking at clothes at different stores and shit like that. Then I'll decide whether or not I want to go play basketball. I got a LA Fitness gym membership, so I'll go to the gym if I want to go hoop, and then I come back from hooping, figure out what I'm gonna eat. I probably ain't go grocery shopping, so I'm probably eating out, and I need to stop eating out. I really need to go grocery shopping so I can stop eating out. I really need to do that. Pause. I keep doing this with the mic, but I really need to start going grocery shopping so I can save money, but the time gonna come. But yeah, my a day in the life is really just, it either involves me going shopping, like looking at clothes or something like that, going to play basketball, going to skateboard, or just chilling, something like that. So that's pretty much it. What else? Celebrity wise, whose style do you like? Every time somebody bring up a celebrity's style, I always go to ASAP Nas. I just feel like ASAP Nas has really mastered his style and his like aura. He's mastered that, and I think he just got his aesthetic down pack. And everything he do and put on, I feel like it's literally truly him, and that's just how he move. So ASAP Nas is probably like, every time somebody talk about celebrities and style, ASAP Nas is the first person that come to mind, because I just really fuck with like what he do with his clothes and even the brands he partners with. Like it just all makes sense, and it makes sense with his style. So ASAP Nas definitely. Name 3 things that have positively influenced you. 3 things that has positively influenced me. 3 things. YouTube has influenced me because, like, I've literally looked up. You damn near say I don't went to university. What's it called? YouTube University. Because I feel like YouTube, I just go to YouTube and look up all types of just I literally look up all types of random shit. Documentaries are just dumb shit, random shit. I'll look up interviews, fashion shit. Like YouTube has helped me a lot when it just comes to, when it comes to just life. Like if I got a question or I want to find something or I just want to look up something randomly, I'm on YouTube. So YouTube is definitely one of those things. Also, just moving around, like if you guys been following me for a while, you know I just been moving around, like going to college, dropping out of college, moving to New York, going back home, then moving out to LA where I'm at now, and just shit like that. So I feel like that's the second thing that's positively like inspired me. Is that what it said? It influenced me, because just moving around and like taking these risks has definitely helped me figure out who I am and what my strengths and weaknesses are. So yeah, I think that has positively influenced me for sure. Getting to know myself and like putting myself in positions that I'm not normally comfortable in, and being like, all right, let's see how you gonna handle this shit. So I feel like that should be number 1, honestly. But yeah, that's number 2 and 3. Positively influenced me. Pretty much my friends. I just really feel like my friends, my mom and shit like that, they really influence me, because whenever I like have ideas that might be sound dumb or shit like that, when I come to them and say shit, they could always like bounce shit back on me, or seeing them like going after their goals and trying to do shit, and me trying to figure out how I can help, and just seeing them be successful and get better in what they doing. That definitely influenced me a lot, because it's like you want to see the people around you doing good, because if they doing good, then you gonna do good, and everybody around just gonna feel good about themselves, and we could all positively influence each other and influence the world. So yeah, YouTube, just life experiences, moving around, and my friends and family have definitely influenced me a lot. La, 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 la. What are your favorite fits you've ever worn? Honestly, I feel like my favorite fits are gonna be the next type of shit I'm about to start like doing. Like honestly, I haven't been shopping lately. I haven't been buying no clothes. I pretty much been wearing the same shit all the time, or just like sweatpants and shit like that. So I've been cooling. But I really do feel like my next fits. It might sound real cliche, but my next fits are definitely gonna be my best fits that I've ever worn. You know what I'm saying? Not taking away from all my past fits. That they cool and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a moment and shit like that. But I feel like my next fits are gonna be my best fits. But if you want me to pick one, I could pick one fit, and it's the my recent photo that I have on my Instagram. My recent fit pic where I got the Palace like black jacket with the Reese Cooper pants and the Rick Owens on. I really love that fit. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for my favorite fits. My next fit's gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go shop a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Next question. You gonna do a meet and greet in LA? When I think about like meet and greets and shit like that, I'm like, damn, I don't even like. I think I'd be not realizing that I do have people that want to like meet up and shit like that. I feel like the only way I'll do a meet and greet, I wouldn't really call it a meet and greet. Probably it'll probably just be some type of like event, whether it's meet me at the skate park or who want to go hooping or meet me here thrifting or some shit like that. I don't feel like I'm ever going to do like no that like cliche, you're a famous person here, sign a bunch of stuff type shit. I don't think I'll do that unless like later on in life or something like that. But I don't feel like I'm just this big person enough to do shit like that. I'm still trying to figure out where all of like my supporters and where all of y'all are, because I am trying to like put together something where we all could come together and do some shit. So I'm working on something. We eventually do something, but it'll come. Something like a meet and greet will definitely come. So stay tuned to that. Is there an item that you thrifted that you would never sell? Is there an item that I've thrifted that I would never sell? It might sound bad, but I it's a lot of stuff that I've bought that I was like I'll never sell, but I end up selling it. So I don't know. Right now, my favorite thing that I've bought are those Reese Cooper pants that I was talking about in my last fit pick. I thrifted those and got them for a good price, and I just really love the quality of those pants. I love the bagginess of them. I love everything about them. The green, the olive green, I love that shit. They are just beautiful. So I feel like right now hopefully I never sell them. Like I really love those pants, but I feel like the Reese Cooper pants, I feel like those are the best thing that I've thrifted that I've had the longest. It's a lot of shit that I've thrifted that is shit gone now. So, and a lot of times where I was like getting rid of stuff, I was getting rid of stuff to get more clothes, so I didn't have to come out my own pocket with stuff. Like that's another reason why I don't have a lot of shit that I used to have, because you know what I'm saying, in order to save money, you could just sell the shit that you got and get money from it and buy new shit. Like I've always given y'all that tip. So if you don't want to come out your own pocket with shit, you could just buy some shit, wear it a couple times, sell it, get the money back, then buy something else. So yeah, that's the only thing right now that I feel like I probably won't get rid of, hopefully. Next question. What do you do for a living? All right. So, what I do for a living. When I first came out to LA, I was doing Uber Eats a lot. Like I had to do Uber Eats because that was the only way I was going like make money. Because I tried to figure out if I wanted to work in like a clothing store or something like that, but I just knew I wasn't gonna want to be working 8-10 hours just standing there and shit like that, because it's just once you go a long time without being at a job and having people tell you when you got to show up and what you got to do over and over again, like once you go a long time without doing that, it's hard to like get back into that realm. So when I came out here, it only made sense that I'm gonna have a car so I could do Uber Eats. My friends put me on to that shit, so I was doing Uber Eats for the longest. I was doing the Uber Eats like damn near this whole time I've been living out LA, while I'm doing modeling and doing this YouTube stuff and doing styling and consulting. Like, but the Uber Eats was my main thing. All the other stuff was the extra money that bringing in. But now I'm able to like not do Uber Eats for real, for real. Like I think I'm about to stop doing Uber Eats. I haven't done Uber Eats in like a while lately, but now I do creative consulting, which is like I just work with artists or I just work with people who need creative direction and shit like that, whether it's clothing, whether it's Instagram, whether it's just social media, trying to figure out what you want to portray, what you want to do, what you want to wear, what type of shit you want to do. Like creative consulting is literally that. So that's my main thing that I do now. I work with an artist right now, so that's my main thing. And like I said, I don't have to do the Uber Eats, but so I do creative consulting, I do modeling, I do this YouTube thing because YouTube pays me, but it's not enough to fucking survive. It might be enough to go get something to eat or something like that, but that's because I haven't been consistent enough and shit like that. So I understand that. But yeah, modeling, creative consulting, styling, YouTube, and I got money in stocks, but that's something that I'm just waiting later on for it to like really show whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much that's what I do for a living. You know what I'm saying? What else? How tall are you? I am 5'10". With shoes on, I could damn sure say I'm 6 foot. With these Yeezy slides on, I'm definitely like 6 foot. But yeah, I'm 5'10". Somebody also asked this question right here, but what really keeps you going? The thing that keeps me going is that I just know for a fact that my life is gonna be like, I know future me is gonna be great, and I know that I'm gonna impact the world positively. So I think that's really what just keeps me going, that I know I have a purpose in this life. I know sometimes it's hard to figure out what your purpose is and figure out like, damn, what am I here for? What do I like to do? But I feel like I know my purpose, and my purpose is to, you know what I'm saying, influence people and to like help them better understand themselves and have their own confidence in themselves to do whatever the fuck they want to do and really go conquer their dreams, conquer their goals, do whatever they want without worrying about what other people have to say about them. So I feel like since I know that, that's the thing that keeps me going. It's like, all right, like I'm put here to help other people. And when you feel like your purpose is greater than yourself, that's really what keeps you going. If you're just always selfish minded about things, like it's nothing wrong with being selfish sometimes, but when you're selfish minded and you're like, oh, I'm only doing this for me, what's gonna get me, it's going to be hard for you to keep going, because it's just like, well, I'm not doing well, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't want to do this no more. But when you feel like you are doing other things for other people, it's like, all right, they're kind of dependent on me. They need this. I need this from them. Like, we need each other. That kind of keeps you going when you know somebody needs you and they know you need them, and you want to see each other grow and shit like that. So I feel like that's the only thing that really keeps me going, is knowing that I have a purpose, and the purpose is definitely bigger than me. So to keep it simple, that's definitely what keeps me going. It's just knowing my purpose and knowing this shit is bigger than me, and any problems that I have, I know I'm gonna get through it because I've gotten through the shit before. So it's not like once you go through some shit and you see where you at now, you're like, well, I got through that. It's like it's really hard for you to be like fucked up now, because like, well, I did that. Like, ain't nothing I can't do now. So once you go through some shit, it's really easy to like get through the next thing. So that's what keeps me going. What is your most painful tattoo? My most painful tattoo is this shit on my side, like this, like mask, the little demon mask thing. That shit hurts, bro. That tattoo on the side shit, out of all my tattoos, that shit hurts so bad, because I'm like getting a tattoo and my body is just like twitching and all like types of shit that I just can't even control, and I'm just like sitting there waiting for this nigga to be done. Like, bro, are you done? Because I got a tattoo right there, and I got like 3s on this side too. That shit is painful. Oh my god, that shit is painful. So yeah, most painful tattoo is that shit on the side. That shit ain't nothing to play with. Do you fuck with Brent Faiyaz's dressing style? I don't really pay attention to Brent Faiyaz's dressing style. I just listen to that nigga music. I mean, I've seen him post pictures and shit like that, but it's nothing like that make me be like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, it's cool. Can you make videos for your female watchers? If you tell me what kind of videos you want me to make, I'll definitely try to see what I could do. Like, so just drop them joints below and let me know what kind of videos you want me to make, and I'll definitely make them shits. A lot of my videos aren't just for males. Like, I might be saying guys or shit like that. All this shit is unisex that I give out, but if you got anything like particular that you want me to talk about, definitely put it in the comments below, and I'll definitely see what I could do. You know what I'm saying? Because I love my ladies, man. The fellas, I fuck with y'all. Y'all cool. But you know I love my ladies. So let me know what you know what I'm saying. Let me know what you want me to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right. Yeah, me. But yeah. How much do you pay rent? Alright, so in my first place where I first moved out here, when I first moved out this joint, the first place, like y'all saw when I first got my first joint, I was paying like $1,000 in rent. And I was living in it was like in a house. So it was like a house with like 8 rooms, a full kitchen, bathroom on the side that I shared with one person. Then there was a bathroom on the other side that two people shared. Then there was a bathroom upstairs that people shared. There was another bathroom that people shared. So I paid $1,000 there, but I don't live there no more. I moved, and I'm trying to figure out like what I'm doing, like where I want to move at and shit like that. But just in general, rent out here in LA, if you want to live on your own, rent is about, like, if you want to live on your own, you want to just get like a simple little studio apartment, rent is about, and you want to be like downtown, rent is about like goddamn 1800 plus. So just keep that in mind. That's like a studio if you want to be in downtown. But you can find some other places that's like 1 bedrooms or studio places that's like 1600. It just depends on, it literally just depends on where you're trying to move at, what part of LA or what part of Cali you trying to move at. Do you want roommates? Do you want to be by yourself? Do you want a bedroom? Excuse me. Do you want all of the men? Like, do you want different shit like that? So it really depends. But if you want to be in like downtown, it's definitely like 1800 plus to live somewhere. So yeah, that's how that go. What you been up to? I haven't really been. I think somebody else asked this. Yes, cause the next question somebody was like, "How you doing, bro? For real? Like, how do you feel in this very moment? Where your head been at?" Yeah. So those are kind of like the same two questions. So, what have I been up to and like what's on my mind right now? Like, where my head at right now? I haven't really been up to none, but trying to make sure. Like, literally, honestly, I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this like YouTube shit. I want to really get, I say this all the time, bro. Like, I say this shit all the time, but I really want to get consistent and really make videos on here. But I have to figure out what kind of videos I want to make. And these like I said, the podcast type shit, the podcast style, me just getting on here and talking is definitely, I really do like this, but I have to have something to talk about for me to get on here and do. So yeah, I just really, that's really where my head been at. That's what I've been trying to do, is be consistent with this YouTube shit, write down ideas with that, and just doing my consulting job, doing that, styling and modeling, and whoever want to work with me on the modeling tip. I just was in a fashion show, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Phil, Milo, Mylan, whatever one y'all want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I did an interview with him a while back that's on my channel, but shout out to him for opening him at, damn, his name was like Coleman. Shout out to Open House. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Open House. I was just in a fashion show, so I've been doing shit like that. And yeah, just still on this creative grind, this journey in life, and just really trying to just figure all this shit out and constantly just figuring out what my next move is. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what's going on. Where my head been at. Just trying to stay, you know what I'm saying, focused and not like overwhelming myself, like trying to think too far ahead. It's like, bro, just be here, like be in the moment. Like, I struggle with being in the moment sometimes because I'm trying to think so far ahead and be like, what's next? But I learned that you just gotta be here, bro. Just be here. Be here in the moment and realize what's going on right here. Enjoy this moment. Appreciate everything that's going on. And don't try to think too far ahead, because when you're thinking too far ahead, then you stop like appreciating where you at. You stop appreciating the people around you. You kind of like are too tunnel vision to where you're not noticing what's going on around you. So that's what I've been like making sure I stay on top of, is being here, being present, and being like, all right, everything that's going on, what I'm doing is happening for a reason. Is building me, is like helping me become the person that I'm going to be in the future. So yeah, being present has really been on my mind lately. Just being present, bro. Like, just being present and believing in yourself and understanding that you are skilled enough to do the things that are coming towards you, things that are being presented to you. You really like are deserving of that. You have the skills for it and all that other stuff. So it's just a constant like conversation with myself in my head where I'm like, you deserve this, bro. You got the skills. You can do this shit. Blase, blase. So yeah, that's pretty much where I've been at mentally and what's been going on in my life. So yep. All right, so it's a couple more questions. Next question is, how was your journey with fashion starting to now? Damn, I kind of already talked about that. Like, yeah, where it started with, like, really started in 10th grade with sneakers and shit like that. And I was just a bunch of trial and error where I was just trying to figure out what is my place in this fashion shit. And I wanted to model, so I started reaching out to brands that I wanted to work with and shit like that. And I'm pretty, like, literally this fashion journey or whatever y'all want to call it, because it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's literally been trial and error. So if I feel like I want to do something, or I want to work with somebody, or I want to try some shit, I'm literally just trying it. Like, it's literally just trying and not even caring about what the outcome is going to be. As long as I pretty much came to the point where it's like, as long as I tried my best, as long as I've tried my best in something, I'm good. Like, I don't even have to like try it and it be the greatest thing that happened. It could go good or it could go bad. I'm just happy that I tried this shit, because if you don't try the shit, then you're gonna constantly be wondering like what would have happened if you didn't try it. So I've just came to the realization that it's just like, as long as I try the shit, that's good enough for me. So that's really what this fashion shit has been. It's me just trying shit. If I think about something, or I want to work with somebody, or I want to do this, or I want to do that, or I want to go there, or I want to do that, I'm sitting down figuring out, all right, how can I make this happen? Boom, go do it. You fuck up, it's all right, try again type shit. So that's really what's been going on. How do you build relationships in fashion over IG in real life? Over Instagram or just social media in general is pretty much just reaching out to people that you like feel like you can connect with, instead of like, what can that person do for me? Literally, I just reach out to people that I feel like we have mutual like things in common, or they'll find me and do the same thing. They're like, oh, he does something or like shit that I like, and then I'll be like, damn, what's up? Like, we'll converse through Instagram and shit like that. And then the next step forward is we'll get each other numbers and figure out if we're in the same state, or if we're not in the same state, whenever one of us is in that same state, we got to link up and just kick it and do shit like that. So it's really just figuring out what you like and just reaching out to the people that's doing the same stuff that you like, or like are ahead of you that you want to learn from, or stuff like that. And the same in real life. If you just see somebody out in public and you just like they fit, or you see that they're doing something that you're interested in, just go up to them and say something that you like about them, or say something that you like that they do. Or, you know what I'm saying, it's just bringing up conversation where y'all both can relate, or where you feel the most comfortable reaching out. And relationships will gradually, like, you know what I'm saying, organically build. You don't have to really force nothing. Like, honestly, I never give people that advice. Like, if you don't really feel like you want to work with this person, or you want to be friends with this person, or you want to make a connection with them, you don't have to. Just because they're a big photographer, you're like, oh, well, I need to do that, whether I don't like them or not. Like, no, you don't. You don't have to. Just find photographers that you really love their work and you like how they move, and that's the best way. You want everything to be organic and genuine, and then things won't be as forced, and you can gradually, organically become acquaintances, whatever the word is, or friends or colleagues, like whatever. So just making sure everything is genuine when you're doing stuff. So yeah. Pros and cons of living in LA. I might do like a separate video for this, but yeah, I might do a separate video for this. It says pros and cons of living in LA. I made a video on my TikTok, but they fucking blocked it or something like that. So I might make a separate video for that. Will there be more vlogs in the future? Congrats on 10K. Thank you for the 10K. You know what I'm saying, gang. But will there be any more vlogs? For sure. I just have to make sure I'm actually like doing stuff. Like, I know a lot of people, they tell me like, just do a vlog of you just doing like random stuff. But I have to really feel like what I'm doing in my day is vlog worthy. I don't like just picking up the camera and just, because it's already like, honestly, it's not comfortable for me to be walking around with a camera and recording everything that's going on. So it's already not natural for me. So I have to really feel like the things that I'm about to go and do is like recording worthy. That's why you see my vlogs where I'm like doing a photo shoot or doing errands and shit like that. So if I'm doing stuff like that, I'll definitely give y'all vlogs and shit like that. So definitely bringing more vlogs. They're coming, promise you. I just got to make sure I'm doing interesting things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. How to venture out of wearing mostly black and white clothing? Pretty much just trying shit. Like, literally, like I keep saying this over and over again, but life in general is just trial and error. So it's constantly just, when you go in the store, trying to grab shit that you normally don't grab and just go try it out, go try it on. Try to make like little pictures. Like, I do this thing where I try to put outfits together. So if I'm online shopping, I'll screenshot a picture and then like put it on a blank white background, like be like, oh, I like these pants. What pants would I wear with this? Then I'll go find a shirt, screenshot it, put it on there with that. And I'm like, all right, well, I like this shirt with this pants. And I'll figure out the shoes and like just making a bunch of like layouts or mood boards and shit like that. But honestly, going in the store and just trying on different stuff and like looking at it, taking a picture. You don't even really gotta buy it. You can go in the store, take a picture of it in the mirror, what you wearing it, and then go back to the crib and be like, all right, what did I like about that? What didn't I like about it? Blah, 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 blah. So it's really trial and error. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it, but definitely trial and error and just trying on different colors, different clothing, different things. And then you might start to realize that maybe black and white is just your thing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with black and white being your thing. A lot of like avant-garde designers and shit like that wear black and white and just be simple like that. So you don't have to, like, it's nothing wrong wearing black and white, but just trial and error, just trying on different clothes in the store or just in stores in general and just being like, all right, well, I like this kind of. You got to gradually get up in there. So trial and error. All right, y'all. So I got two more questions. They simple questions. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't not. The one question is, what is your favorite color? I feel like my favorite color is green. And more specifically, like when I'm wearing clothes, I love like olive green. Olive green is definitely like my shit. But yeah, I think green is my favorite color. Like when I think about it, because mostly when I'm wearing clothes or wanting to put clothes on, I'm looking for that olive green or like you see I got the green hoodie on. So yeah, I like olive green or just green in general. Certain colors of green I might not like lime, like bright lime green. I don't know how I feel about that, but I like green. Green might be my favorite color. And then last question is, what's your favorite food? My favorite food probably, my favorite food. My favorite food. I feel like my favorite food is like tacos, probably. I love like tacos. Tacos be good as fuck. Yeah, I like tacos. I also like General Tso's chicken and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, with some white rice or some shit like that. And I also love smoothies. Smoothies probably are like all time the greatest. I feel like if I could survive off of just smoothies and they're like good, because I know you could probably be like, well, you could mash up food and put a bunch of stuff in there and you can do that. But I feel like smoothies it's like so good. Like I could drink a smoothie all damn day, but I'll be still hungry and shit like that. But if it was a way for me to only be able to drink smoothies and nothing else and just tacos or something like that here and there, I could do that. But yeah, tacos, smoothies, that shit fire. That shit fire. I promise you, I love that shit. But yeah, those was most of the questions that I like that I saw and grabbed. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for fucking asking the questions and shit like that. I know I don't do this enough, so I had to get on here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 10K. You know what I'm saying? Rolled 100,000. You see? But yeah, I had to get on here and answer some of y'all questions because I know y'all be having questions. And also, if y'all have any questions that I didn't answer just now, definitely put them in the comment section below. I'll be trying to get y'all to like make sure y'all ask whatever questions y'all have because I'll definitely get to them and answer them and shit like that. So yeah, put any questions you have in the comments below and let me know if it's anything else y'all want to know. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate all y'all for giving me the 10K. And we going to 100K next. Then we going to 1 million and we just going through the roof, you dig? But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I hope I answered these questions good enough for y'all. And I hope y'all just stick it out with me. I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be consistent and try to get my life together. So just stick it out with me. You know what I'm saying? And we on the road. We're on the road to greatness, man. This journey never stops. This shit keep going. What it say? Nigga, horses don't stop. They keep going. All right, y'all. So I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm dropping the mic. You did.